Hey, so what's up, thrift store preppers, and welcome to another video today. It's been a little while since we've done one, but it's been a little bit of a busy couple of weeks for me, so I had a lot of work on, not really had much time to get out and about and pick up things for video purposes. But here we are, we've got another video lined up for you today, and today we've got a 3,000 calorie Tide Pod MRE. Yes, that's right, a 3,000 calorie Tide Pod MRE. Now, I'm gonna confess straight up, this has got nothing to do with Tide Pods itself, and there are no Tide Pods involved. It's a little bit clickbait maybe, hoping to get some views for this video, but as you can see, we're just using the package here from Tide Pods, and these are very good packages. They're pretty sturdy, they are resealable, you can keep water in them, and these are things that often get tossed out in the trash. And as you know, here at the Thrift Store Prepper, we like to reseal things, particularly Ziploc and Mylar bags, because they are multi-purpose. So that's what we've done. We've taken an empty Tide Pod bag and we filled it with items that require absolutely no cooking and can provide you with your daily calorie requirement and a little bit more. So, you know, the average adult needs 2,500 calories a day, give or take a couple, depending on what source you're taking this information from. So basically, I put together a little MRE that's going to give us around the 3,000 calorie mark, and these are all items that do not require any cooking whatsoever. So you don't need a flameless heater or a little stove or water or anything at all to cook. This is just food that you can open up, eat on the go, and it's going to give you your calories. And it's certainly something, you know, like if you're going to be tossing in your bug out bag, then you're trying to get yourself home, you're not really going to have time to sort of be sitting around and making campfires and cooking up beef stroganoff and stuff like this that come in some of the military grade MREs. So this is just stuff that you can open up and eat, and it's got a little bit of comfort factor to it. And as I said, it's not going to require no excess water to be cooking this, no cooking, no nothing. So with no further ado, let's have a little look at our first item in the bag. Now, unfortunately, not everything I purchased to go in this fit in the bag, and I've actually broken it, so not the best demonstration. But if you didn't stuff it as much as I have and were willing to sacrifice a few calories, you could quite easily reuse these for homemade MRE purposes. So the first thing I got in here is some baked coconut chips. This is a 40-gram bag, and this bag gives us, you know, some vitamins. Let's have a little look if we can get those up for you. And some sugars, some proteins. Most importantly, this bag alone is going to give us, where's the calorie count? 230 calories. So there you go, this little bag here is giving us 230 calories straight away. And that's for a 40-gram portion, so there's one portion there. So, you know, that might be a little item you could snack on for breakfast, or as you're trekking through the woods or whatever, you could just have that in your pocket and grab a handful now and then. So there's your first item, is your coconut chips. So the second item, we've got a bag of raisins, and they're only $1. And if you look here, this also was $1.25 from the Dollarama, and this was $1. So far we've spent $2 on this, $2.25 to be precise. So this bag alone gives you just over about 5.5 portions, which, if you calculate, is going to give you over 600 calories. It's going to give you a little bit of protein. You're going to get some iron, some calcium, and some fiber. So there you go. I'm not going to... 5 portions would give you 600 calories, and a half portion, I guess, would give you 660. So there you go. We've already got, what was that one? 230, 660. So there's 800 calories alone there, give or take. I'm not brilliant with maths. So the next item we've got is some Jack Link's teriyaki beef jerky. Believe it or not, this isn't actually that calorie packed, to be honest with you. For a quarter bag you get 60 calories, so this bag here is going to give you 240 calories, but more importantly it's the protein content that we're going to get. That bag's going to give you 32 grams of protein, so there's a big portion of your daily protein and some more calories. So already we're over 1,000 calories with just 3 items, and again, none of this you need to eat. And we got the teriyaki, we got the coconut, we got the raisins. The next item we've got is some plantain chips. Now I'm guessing for your main course at night, the beef jerky and the plantain chips would be your meat and potatoes, or your meat and starch. And this bag here gives you 2 portions, and a portion gives you 190 calories, so 2 portions gives you 380 calories. So there you go. I'm kind of losing track a little bit now. So we're around the 1400 calorie mark. The next item we're going to get is some Philippine dried mangoes. They have these in the dollar store, and they also have these in the No Thrills next door to each other, and they're around a $2 piece. And this bag gives you 2 servings, and per serving your calories are, I can't see if that's 180, 160, I think it's 160, so there's another 320 calories to add to the stack. So I think I'm really losing track. I should be writing this down. That's about 1,700 calories. So the final item is our good old trail mix. So this is a 250 gram pack. As you know, you've seen these before if you followed the thrift store prepper for a while. But this bag contains 1,100 calories on its own. So that's taken us up to what, around the 2,800 mark. And the other thing I had that I was going to put in but couldn't quite fit, and I was hoping to, was this little packet of sweet and salty crackers. I actually crushed them up a little bit trying to make them fit one way or another, but I didn't manage to get them in the bag, but I left them to the side just for demonstration purpose. And this actually doesn't give a calorie count at all. It does give you some other nutritional values, but nothing about calories. So we're just going to guess that's going to make up the extra calories we need to make a 3,000 calorie homemade MRE that requires no cooking and no water or anything like that. Obviously, you know, you're going to need a little bit of a water supply. A lot of this is going to make you a little bit thirsty, and you can't go without water. But as a food source, you know, we managed to pack the majority of that into a Tide Pod bag. Another thing you could use would be a heavy-duty Ziploc, and I've got one here that I had lying around, and I think we'll probably, you know, get this in here a lot more easy. So we've got our nuts, we've got our jerky, we've got our mangoes, we've got our raisins, we can put in our coconuts, our plantains, down the side there, our crackers, and if I can seal this up, there you go. It's actually not sealing, I can't be bothered, but I'm sure you know how it works. So there you go, 3,000 calories. I mean, if you wanted to, you could even chuck another packet of those cookies in there. I think there's room for more, and you could even chuck another couple of jerky sticks or something in to give you just a couple of extra calories if you need be. But as you can see, that kind of fits pretty nicely in this Ziploc, and that's not exactly very heavy to be tossing in your backpack or your bug out bag, or even, you know, in your glove compartment in your car, or in your desk at work, in your locker at school. It's just a few calories and things in case of an emergency. And as you say, didn't cost the earth, and we try to recycle as much as we can. So that's been another ship video production for the Thrift Store Prepper. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.